Hi busy peeps, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the face. It is pretty late and I am getting ready for bed. But anyways, I'm a mom and I don't have to explain. Um, for those of you who don't know, I did actually start a foodie page. It is strictly gonna be for my YouTube videos and my inspiration and recipes, just strictly for that. So I will put up a screenshot about that in just a second. I'm so sorry if I'm really geeky. I just feel like I haven't been on here in a very long time, so it's awesome to see you guys. Hi. And for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, please do. It is at Busy Mama T. That's at Busy Mama T. I did go ahead and put up a poll just asking if you guys wanted to hear some of my food hacks that I have, especially since the holidays are coming up. And I did get a whole bunch of thumbs up. So I thought I would keep this video pretty short, just do maybe 5 hacks for now, and then we'll see what happens later on down the road. If you do want to see more videos like this, especially since the holidays are coming up, definitely give me a like, comment, sorry, a thumbs up, a comment down below, and just let me know what else you would want to see, maybe some tips for the holidays coming up. I can definitely see what I can work out for you guys. But anyways, I'm just going to jump right into my 5 hacks that I have for today. My number 1 hack, these aren't actually in order. They're just hacks that I wrote down. So I did put number 1 as never wash your mushrooms under cold water. And the reason being, mushrooms are like sponges. They do absorb a lot of water. So if you run them underwater, when you cook them, they just actually become extremely squishy and not pleasant to eat. So the best way to clean them is actually remove the stem from in the middle and then just take a damp cloth and wipe the top of the mushroom. And then they're pretty much clean. So you never want to do this in advance either. So if you bring them home and you don't plan on cooking with them that day, actually just put them away, leave them alone, they're okay. And then when you do plan on cooking with them, bring them out, remove the stem at that point, and then just wipe the top with a damp cloth. Keep in mind that mushrooms aren't really wild anymore. They are cultivated, so that's the best way to get them clean. And then my hack number 2 would be never cook everything when you're hosting a party. So whether it be a cocktail party, whether it be a dinner party, whether it be like an engagement party, never cook everything on your menu. And the reason being, time will slip away from you and you will also become extremely stressed. So there's 2 things you can do. You can either make it a potluck style dinner party and have friends and family bring dishes. That way you're not stuck with cooking everything. And or you can actually just buy half of the things on your list. Chips and salsa, you can buy that from a store. Chips and guacamole, you can buy that from a store. A cheese platter, you can buy most of that stuff from a grocery store. So you want to enjoy yourself with your company, not be stuck in the kitchen cooking everything. My number 3 hack is never cook with a wine that you wouldn't enjoy drinking. Now, this is strictly for my people that do consume alcohol, that do drink, that are wine drinkers. If you're not going to drink the bottle because it's not your taste, I wouldn't recommend cooking with it because when you cook wine, you actually cook it down. You're cooking out the alcohol, so you're intensifying the flavor. If it's not something that you liked in the first hand, you're not going to like it in your dish. So always cook with something that you would put on your table to drink. That one's pretty straightforward. And my number 4, anytime that you are making a mother sauce, which is like a bechamel, a velouté, a beurre blanc, you always start with your roux, which is your flour, your equal parts flour, your equal parts fat. That can be butter or oil. Anytime that you start with a roux, that's R-O-U-X, you always want to cook out the flour. So you start with the oil, of course. Let's say 3 tablespoons of oil and 3 tablespoons of flour. You're going to whisk those together, and you actually want the flour to cook out. Now, I know a lot of you are like, why would I want to cook flour? Here's why. You never want to have that raw, pasty flour taste in your mouth. Whether you're cooking it for hours in a sauce or even 30 minutes, I kid you not, that raw flour pasty taste will stay on your tongue, and it is not pleasant. There's no way to get rid of it. You will have to start your sauce over. So your best bet is to cook the roux by itself for at least 3 to 5 minutes just to eliminate that raw flour flavor. And my final hack is always remove a protein out of the oven before it's done cooking. So a perfect example would be chicken. Chicken is considered fully cooked at 165 degrees. Now what that means is if I take chicken out of the oven and the temperature reads 165, it is safe to serve it and there's no pink left in the chicken. Now, what I mean by removing that before it's finished cooking is you can actually remove your chicken at 160 from the oven, cover it with foil, and let it sit 10 minutes. This is called carryover cooking. So you're actually the heat that's in your pan and in your chicken, it's actually going to finish cooking the chicken for you. You ever wonder why you have extremely dry chicken even though you took it out when it was done? That's because you took it out at 165, sometimes even 170, and you allowed it to rest and it continued to cook. So always, always, always take your protein out at least 5 degrees below because it will continue to cook. And what I mean by resting your protein is you never want to cut into your protein when it's still really, really hot. Because one, you risk it being extremely dry, and two, you lose all the juices, which makes it dry. So when you let it rest, you kind of give the juices inside the protein a place just to relax. When you cut into the protein right away, those juices are running everywhere because they're still extremely hot. So think of it this way. You come out of a jacuzzi and your body is still extremely hot. It takes time for your body to cool down and go back to normal. That's the same thing when it comes to protein. I know I threw in some super corny stuff in there today, but that's all I have for today. I'm sorry if this video was super, super short. I did only put 5 down for now. If you definitely want to see more videos like this, more hacks that I have in mind, definitely give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what it is that you think you might struggle with for the holiday. And I'll definitely try to film some more videos. If not, I'll even go live on my Instagram. Again, that's at Busy Mama T. I'll go ahead and link it again after this video. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye, peeps.